Hi, so we here. What is going on to the audience and to you?
Yes.
How are you?
I'm great. How are
Good.
you?
I'm good. I can't complain. I guess we should introduce ourselves, right?
Yeah, you go
All
first.
right, for sure. Well, welcome, first of all, to everybody watching the podcast. I am Tre G. I'm a local radio personality in Dallas, Texas.
Famous.
Nah, ain't nobody famous over here. Ain't nobody famous. Maybe you. Yeah, maybe you, not me. But local radio personality in Dallas, Texas. Triple E Dallas, Texas. That's the home state or the home city. And state. Same
It's a
difference.
state. It's a state.
It's the city and state. But yeah, so we are just here with this podcast and we are
I haven't introduced myself.
excited to be here. I mean, I was gonna let you introduce yourself, but I gotta tell them too what we doing.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure. All right, how about that? You introduce yourself, then I tell them what we doing.
Hi. I'm Kayla,
So, like,
also known as Bayla, and I'm not lame. Don't do that. That's rude. I'm not lame.
all right.
I am everything. No, I'm a regular person.
What do that mean? I am everything.
No, I'm a podcaster. I'm a regular person from Mesquite.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna throw nothing up.
Skeeters.
I am not. We do
Look,
not represent the
shout
Mesquite.
out Creek Crossing.
That's funny.
Shout out Creek Crossing in Dallas, Texas.
Don't tell them people where I live.
I'm just saying, boy. I ain't nobody said that. Y'all could have been where you were from.
I'm not from Creek Crossing. I'm from Falcons Lair. Get it right.
Shout out Falcons Lair.
Falcons Lair.
Falcons Lair.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Horn High School. Yeah.
Okay.
Class of 2010.
You went to Horn. I went to North Mesquite.
Yeah.
So I'm a stallion. You are a Jaguar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. He
So-
from Mesquite, y'all, for real.
I ain't from no damn Mesquite.
He
I'm
from
Pleasant
Mesquite by
Grove.
association.
Pleasant Grove, Texas. But no, yeah. So we are here on the podcast today. I guess we should give the people a rundown of what we're doing. So we came up with this idea. We've been chopping it up for a little minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have an interest in movies, right?
Yes, I do.
I have an interest in music, a heavy interest. And so we was like, how can we combine our two interests? Is that a word?
Interest. Interests.
You know how you just catch yourself? Yeah, okay.
That's
not a
all
word.
right. I'm an English teacher, by the way, so he will get corrected a lot.
How can we combine our two interests? I'm gonna make that a word.
Go
if it
ahead,
ain't.
do your thing.
And make it entertaining for the people. You know what I'm saying? So we came up with this idea. How about we do a podcast about music and movies, which is two like hot topics right now anyway.
For sure.
Do a podcast about music and movies, and we just kind of combine the two and see how we can make them gel and fit together and puzzle piece into one another. Oh, look.
They do go hand in hand, though.
They do though.
Yeah.
They do. You can't. I feel like you can't really have one without the other. You know what I'm saying? I guess you can, but
I was about to say I could argue you down.
now you an English teacher.
Not too much.
Now you know I get my lick back at all times. At all times.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, you're right. You can't have one without the other. But I feel like with movies, the music kind of go hand in hand with it. No, you don't think so?
I've literally watched a movie called Silent House, and the whole thing about the movie that made it so good was the lack of soundtrack. But it's the silence, so music did play a big part in it. It was the lack of music.
So even with like, you know, like how you have scary parts in movies and you have like the ambiance that the music creates, you didn't miss that when you were watching whatever movie that you're talking about.
So what I love the most about really good horror movies nowadays, by the way, y'all, horror is my zhush. So it's my zhush. The cool thing about it is how they use sound. Sometimes it's overdone. Like there's been plenty of times where I've caught you saying, "Yeah, something scary finna pop up," because you can hear them, like you can hear the change in the soundtrack.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. It kind of give it away sometimes when you have like the music that's coming into a scene.
So think about Paranormal Activity, which is one of your favorites.
Yeah, for sure. It is one of my favorite movies. Yeah, for sure. I definitely see where you're coming from with it.
No type of nothing.
But I need that music. I lose like attention really fast. Like my attention is strayed very easily. So I need that music to kind of like go alongside it and be like, okay, something finna happen, and it's gonna keep my mind like ticking and talking on what's finna go down. You see what I'm saying? Do that make sense? If I don't have the music, I might not be as interested in the scene. I might get on my phone and start scrolling or some shit.
He got ADHD, y'all.
Well, don't put that on me. But okay, so the topics that we have today for the podcast are 3 topics. Basically, one involving music and kind of like movies. The other involving what was it? Like movies?
It was like movies, TV shows.
Yeah, movies, TV shows. And the third one is kind of dating. So we will also get into a little bit of like, you know, dating shit.
Because
like
you have all the dating stories.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
You get around. From what I've heard.
You heard wrong. I don't know what you heard. You know what I'm saying? But we will get into all of it.
Yeah.
So the 3 topics that we have, how about you tell the people like what our 3 topics are?
All right. So our 3 topics are top 5 rappers turned actors.
I can't wait to get on your ass on that one. Go ahead.
You're okay. All right. Then on a first date, do you let a guy pick you up? Why or why not?
I like that one.
Oh my gosh. And then what do you watch when you're feeling down?
Oh yeah, I got a good one for that one too. Do you have a good one for that?
I have good ones.
Oh, so you have multiples.
I do.
All right, well, for sure. Let's get into the first one then.
All right.
Rappers turned actors. So we kind of like, we had a little back and forth about this on like top 5 rappers who are also in the acting field and do a good job and kill that shit.
That's the kicker.
That's the kicker, right? That's the criteria. Yeah. And I felt like my list killed your list, which I don't know your list. Don't get me wrong.
Right. So,
but I know my list, and I know the people on my list. They really living like that. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like they really acting like that. You feel what I'm saying? They stepping for real.
Right.
So I feel like my list is going to kill your list. So
everything a competition.
It gotta be. When it's not really a competition at the end of the day, because I'm going to stomp you out. You see what I'm saying? In the most like elegant of ways. I wouldn't actually put my hands on you, but ain't no competition.
I really feel bad for you. Because you not finna. You're not. So? I know so.
Well, let's get into it then.
All right, let's go.
You want to go first?
Absolutely.
Okay. Who is your first person that you throwing out there like a Yu-Gi-Oh card?
A Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Yeah. Who's the first person you throwing out?
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
LL Cool J. Be for real.
That's a good one.
Be for real.
That's a good one.
What has he not? This man has been in Deep Blue Sea. This man has been in Halloween H2O and lived through both of those. He didn't die. He didn't die.
Listen.
Like what? Be for real.
So you came out swinging with that one only because LL has been in countless horror movies and survived. In Deep Blue Sea, he was talking to God the whole time. I said, this is a real nigga. Which I don't know how he survived in a couple of those. Like Halloween, he should have died a few different times. If you look at Halloween, he didn't. He did not. LL Cool J, and he's a good actor too.
Exactly.
You know what? What really pops into my head with LL Cool J is the dude had his own sitcom for years.
What was it called again?
In the House.
Yes.
How do you not remember that, fam?
No, I forgot the name.
Yeah, I know. But how do you not remember the name? In the House.
Because I be forgetting.
I'm gonna tell you this. I used to walk around with my pants leg pulled up.
My dad did too. I used to be like, what the?
Hey, shout out your daddy.
Oh my God. He used to clean the house like that.
For real?
Yes.
I'm talking about, I'm wearing sweatpants and I got one leg pulled up just ashy.
I'm out.
Yes, Lord.
You could have left that part out.
Hey, I tells the truth. I tells the truth now.
Okay. So he's influential.
Yeah, LL Cool J definitely is a good rapper turned actor. He's got countless credentials. In the House, a sitcom based on him being a single man and this family, or like his aunt, cousin, sister, something like that, moving in with him with her 2 kids.
And they had some heavy hitters on that show.
Absolutely.
Wasn't Raven on that show?
Raven was Young Raven. Yeah, she was on that show.
Simone, the guy who played Carlton.
Mm-hmm. Kim Wayans. She was on the show. Kim Wayans was on the show. She was like his love interest type deal, like Miss Parker.
And then that really, really pretty girl who now is strung out on drugs.
Oh my God. She sure is.
Yes, God bless
I think she
her.
might have got her life right. What I had heard, didn't it? She might have.
It's
went
like
back.
up and down.
Well, it's like God ain't through with us yet. The Lord he ain't through working with us yet. Okay, LL Cool J was a good one.
All right, that was my Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Okay, that's a good throw out. Okay, I'm gonna hit you with this one to start it off. Then, how about Tupac?
He dead. I'm just playing.
What do that have to do with anything, though?
Name it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Okay, so let's start. Okay, Juice.
Mm-hmm. Juice, a classic. Juice was a classic. Gridlock.
Give up. I've never seen Gridlock.
You ain't never seen Gridlock?
No.
Yeah, Gridlock was that movie.
Okay.
My mom used to love Gridlock. She kind of put me on there because she was a big Tupac fan.
Okay.
So my mom put me on the Tupac. Above the Rim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he Above the Rim. He played the kind of like the villain almost in that movie,
Of
but
course.
he played the part so well. And people don't realize too that Tupac and Jada Pinkett in Baltimore, they went to like acting school together, or they went to what do you call it? Like not culinary school, but
it was like a fine arts school.
yeah, fine arts. That's exactly what I was trying to say.
Kind of like Booker T. Washington.
There you go. They went to a fine arts school together back in Baltimore. So he is like a trained thespian.
Okay.
Right? Oh yeah, thespian.
I gave him that word, y'all. He ain't know that word before.
You a lie. The truth ain't in you. Okay. Above the Rim, Juice, Poetic Justice. He was so loved and so sought after and so vulnerable in Poetic Justice. That was the role I feel like that made Tupac like a household name when it came to like movies. You don't think so?
I agree.
Okay, I was about to say, my God. Who am I sitting across from?
All right. Fun fact, Janet actually didn't like him when they were shooting that.
Really? Like in real life?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. See, that's why you the movie guru. You be knowing shit behind the scenes like you worked on set. Do you hear me?
I just read. That's it.
Like you was a production assistant or something. She the one in the movie yelling, cut.
Wrap it up, y'all. That's a wrap.
For sure though. But I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. So also he was in because he was cool with Jada. Mm-hmm. He was also in I think one episode of
A Different World.
A Different World.
He sure was.
Where she had her little thug friends come.
Yeah, he sure was.
Yeah.
He sure was. I remember that episode. I feel like Tupac is like, hey, he's one of them like legendary goats, pinnacles of the rap and actor category. So I feel like Tupac killing your LL Cool J.
I think that if Tupac wouldn't have like left us so early, he would have full blown gone like actor.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think you could see his transition to that, and he was so good at it and natural.
Very
I can see
natural.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right. My next person finna wash your whole list. You ready?
Go ahead.
Queen Latifah.
Ooh, you took it with the females. Queen Latifah.
Yeah, be for real.
Now, Queen Latifah got some roles. I know she was in House Party.
She was in Juice.
She was in Juice. Oh, she actually was in Juice. Yeah, Queen Latifah got some roles. Why do you feel like Queen Latifah is a good actor, a rapper turned actor?
Because she paved the way for a lot of female rappers.
Absolutely.
She really did. That's why they call her Queen.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
She paved the way for a lot of female rappers, and then when she started acting, she killed it, and she was in Living Single.
I was waiting for you to bring it up. I was waiting.
She was Khadijah. Like, and then another thing is she. Okay, I know everybody talk about Lizzo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Queen Latifah is a plus size woman.
Absolutely.
And has been beautiful from day one.
Absolutely.
Has never made it, she never really made her career about being plus size either. She just did her thing.
She embraced herself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And she's LGBTQ.
Absolutely.
Plus. She the alphabet. Like,
not the alphabet. I was about to say something real stupid. I was about to say, and she was great and precious, but that wasn't Queen Latifah. That was Monique. But I was thinking, like, did Queen Latifah have like a counseling role in that movie?
No, that's Mariah Carey.
Oh, you sure?
Okay.
They both yellow, so it's just you get confused.
Mariah Carey is literally white.
She mixed.
Barely.
I mean, she's still
Mariah
mixed.
Carey. If it was back in the Jim Crow days, she would be passing.
Lord. Queen Latifah also had like House Party. I remember her from House Party.
She was in House Party?
Yeah, she was in House Party. I don't remember which one because it was about 8, 9, 10 of them.
She definitely wasn't in the first one.
Nah. I don't think she was she might not have been in the first one, but she definitely was in House Party.
Okay.
I do remember her being in House Party. I think it was the one where Kid and Play was like at the house party dancing, and that's when they did the whole little kick thing.
No, that was the first one.
Well, they must have did it in another one too, because she was in that one. They was off in like college or something like that.
You sure that wasn't Class Act?
I'm not sure.
Because when they went to college.
No, she was at House Party. You cannot shake me from that.
All right.
We're going to Google it and we'll get our facts checked on it.
Okay.
But yeah, Queen Latifah is a good one. I like Queen Latifah. She was also in like Ice Age and stuff like that, which kind of leads into my next one.
Go ahead.
My next person, since you took it to the females, I'm going to keep it with the females. And we kind of had a little quarrel about this one because this is one person I did let you in on. I was going to put on my list.
Mm-hmm.
Nicki Minaj. Onika Maraj. Onika Maraj. I feel like Onika Maraj gets a lot of slander, okay, for her acting ability. But she is actually pretty decent. She's actually pretty decent. Now, she was in The Other Woman with, is it Cameron Diaz?
Is that a Tubi movie?
No. I think it came out in theaters. Wasn't she in like Temptations or something like that with Julie Smollett? Wasn't she like a secretary or something in that movie? Maybe I'm tripping.
Her name is Journey.
Same difference.
Said Julie.
Same difference.
I don't know.
I thought she was in that movie.
I have a thing about Tyler Perry movies, and that can be a whole nother episode.
Oh gosh. I kind of have a thing about Tyler Perry movies and plays, but that definitely could be a whole nother episode.
For sure.
For shit show. She was also in Ice Age. She voiced one of the characters in Ice Age, which when you start getting into that animation field, oh yeah, you really living like that. Like you really stepping. Nah, real deal. Queen Latifah the same way. She voiced the character in Ice Age as well. That was big for her career. That's that crossover money. You appealing to kids. Come on, bro.
Okay, moving.
Barbershop too. No, hold on. She was in Barbershop as well. She was in the Barbershop movie.
The worst Barbershop.
Well, she was fine in it. So I mean, fuck it. Yeah. But she was in Barbershop.
So if you saw Nicki Minaj butt naked, you would be like, "Wow, she's fine."
Yeah. Why would I not? Come on now. I don't like that. No Nicki Minaj slander will be tolerated.
No, I think she's a great
It's Young
mother.
Money, Cash Money.
I think she's a great mother.
And you mean to tell me you couldn't sing the whole Itty Bitty Piggy?
I knew you was about to bring that up. I knew you was about to bring that up.
Cause you're not gonna front on her like this.
No, I'm talking about just like her body. Like,
well, her body is her.
Anyways,
right?
I'm a Cardi B fan. Anyway,
sing Itty Bitty Piggy. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Moving on. I'm gonna throw somebody out there that you were not expecting.
You did say you had a wild card. I couldn't wait to hear who it was.
Method Man.
Was that your wild card?
No.
I'm about to say it's just because you think he's sexy, probably.
That man is fine. I ain't even gonna hold you. God.
Y'all ever seen somebody turn a lie in their head? She was like, I'm finna lie about this shit. This shit was like, you know what, just go up and tell the truth.
Fine. But no, he actually is a really good actor. He was in How High.
Okay, yo.
A classic.
Super classic. Hood classic. He's
been in the Ghost Power Book 2.
Yep, he played the lawyer, which I love Power. I love it's Ghost, actually. It is Ghost. Yeah, I love Ghost. It's the show Ghost.
Yeah.
He's in that pretty heavily, and he was in Power too, so yeah, he's right.
And is doing a great job as this cocky, arrogant, money hungry, will do anything for a dollar
this is
lawyer.
True. No, this is true. And I think Method Man really does do a great job.
And he's a great rapper.
He is. He is Sheba, y'all. That's all my classic hip hop fans. They know that I was Sheba, y'all. No more.
Yes, y'all. Sheba, y'all. All right.
So Method Man is yours. You was gonna say something that I see him in.
Oh, did you see recently his freestyle that he did?
Where was it at?
He was just, I think they were getting ready to like have like a sit down like with like Wu-Tang or something. I don't know what it was. I could be wrong.
Okay.
But he was just kind of going. And I was like, this man still has it.
Yeah, of course. I'll tell you something about hip hop. Like when it comes to the legends, I feel like hip hop doesn't cultivate and like come around our legends enough. Like in rock music, they do that. They honor their legends. They keep them relevant. They keep them touring. They also elevate them to their legendary status. They talk about them as legends. We kind of in hip hop throw away our legends and forget how raw they actually are. You know what I'm saying? And Method Man is with hip hop. Once it's in you, you can't lose it. I mean, you can, but like for the most part, the real legends, it's gonna remain in them, and they gonna always have that dog.
Got that dog.
He gonna always have that dog in him. You know what I mean?
I mean,
I believe that.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
okay,
sure.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Method Man was a good one. I'm trying to think who I can like say to combat that one because I have to, but I'm gonna throw T.I. I'm gonna throw T.I. out there. T.I. is going to be my next pick, and let me tell you why. Okay. T.I. was in ATL, a classic, a super classic. He did a great job as the starring role, or as the what was it?
Rashad.
Like, yeah, it's Rashad as the star of that movie.
He carried it.
He carried the movie. He did a great job. I think that ATL, of course, is a hood classic. It was always talks of a sequel coming, all that type of stuff there. Sometimes I feel like you should leave the classics alone, but if you do a sequel right, it can be okay. No.
There doesn't need to be a sequel.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if they do a sequel, everybody gonna look swollen. Like, you know how people gain weight over the years?
Everybody has. That's the crazy part. Every single person has. Everyone looks significantly older. Lauren London, you know, she's plump. She looks great. Don't get me wrong.
She looks great.
But she
gonna be a little plumper.
She don't look like Nunu no more. She look like That was so mean. I'm so sorry.
That was so mean.
That was so mean.
She did nothing to deserve it.
I love Lauren London, and with everything she's been through, like give this woman her.
And she my dimple twin. Lauren London, my dimple twin. Lauren, if you see this, we both got dimples. I mean, if you wanna, hit my line, my jewelry line always open. But that's neither here nor there. I won't go out like Kodak. So disregard.
You know what it's giving?
What?
That boy from House Party with Maya. If you seen that new House Party, then you'll know.
Boy, that was a great scene though when Maya came up and she actually he manifested there.
Right.
Now he manifested there when she actually came through. He was like, okay, all that work wasn't for naught.
And she wanted his little corny behind.
Shut up. I'm not corny. But okay, anyway. So T.I., he was also an American Gangster alongside Denzel Washington. Takers. He was an Identity Thief. He had like a little small part in that as one of the crooks or whatever, I believe. So T.I. has had some, one of the most important, he was a Marvel character. Yeah, T.I. T.I. was in Ant-Man before the whole sexual assault situation went down.
Allegedly.
No, he was in there.
No, I'm saying alleged sexual
well, yeah, the whole alleged sexual assault situation. T.I. was a Marvel character. So you can't be a Marvel actor and not have some chops to you. You know what I'm saying? So T.I. is going to combat your Method Man.
Good job. All right. Sure. This is my last one. Is this 5?
I don't know. I ain't even really keeping track of the 5.
Oh, well. Okay. Here's my, I don't know. You know what? Honorable mentions. I got to give my honorable mentions real quick. 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, and 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg. Now, there is a person that I have on my list and that you have on your list as well.
Oh, yeah. We can get into that one.
Yeah. But those honorable mentions are good.
Yeah, the honorable mentions.
Get Rich or Die Trying? Get Rich or Die Trying?
Was he good in Get Rich or Die? Get Rich or Die Trying was a good movie. Was 50 Cent good in it? My voice don't sound the same.
Kanan?
Like, he's the same person in every movie.
That nigga definitely did that shit.
Yeah, no. It's the same person in every single movie. My voice don't sound the same. Then he get the power, and he like, what y'all niggas think y'all doing?
No, that scene where he didn't kill Tariq. Spoiler, he didn't kill Tariq.
If you ain't seen it,
right?
Yeah, you behind. But yes, I get what you were saying. That was a great scene.
Yeah.
He does, when he commits to something. I love 50 Cent too. I'm a big 50 Cent guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just feel like his acting ability, even when he lost that one, when he lost all that weight for that one role.
Did you watch that?
I never saw it.
Oh, nobody did.
I saw it in bits and pieces. I take that back. It came on BET a couple times. Came on BET a couple times.
Probably on Tubi.
It probably is. I saw it a couple times, but I won't say he's not committed to being a good actor or committed to his roles, but I can't put 50 Cent in that category of being a good rapper turned actor. So but that's your honorable mention.
Snoop Dogg. I said Snoop Dogg too.
The Snoop Dogg thing, all I can think of is him and BMF with this damn afro Jerry curl. This damn afro Jerry curl that he got on.
Okay. But he was in Bones. He was in Baby Boy.
Was good. Baby Boy, he was really good.
He was in Starsky and Hutch. He was in The Wash. Yeah. He was in House Party. He was in the newest House Party as playing himself. He's been in a million things.
Yeah, that's true. You know what? Snoop Dogg can be considered honorable mention.
Okay.
And he's a good actor.
Yeah.
Rapper turned actor. So I can see that one.
Yeah.
I can see that one.
All right.
My honorable mention, Ice Cube and Bow Wow.
Okay. Bow Wow, let's be for real. Like Mike.
You tried to play my nigga at first.
No, I didn't.
You did a little bit.
I did. I'm sorry.
You was like, Bow Wow.
Shad, we love you, Shad. No Shad slander. No Shad Moss slander. I said little Bow Wow. You just don't know.
Not his government though.
Wait. We love Shad, but
yeah, for sure.
Like Mike.
Classic. That was one of the first movies I could think of that I went to the movies and actually saw by myself.
Oh, by yourself?
By myself.
What?
Yeah, by myself.
Okay,
With me and my cousin.
30?
Nah, this was in like Lancaster or some shit like that.
Oh, you went to the Lancaster?
Like movie 14 or some
Ooh,
shit.
I hated that theater, y'all.
Everybody do.
Oh, I always wanted my money back when I win. This is a waste. I can't even enjoy the movie. Anyway,
Yeah, everybody did. Yeah, Bow Wow.
Lottery ticket.
A lotto ticket, yep. Which they said was like the modern day Friday, but
On the cool.
yeah,
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
I can't eat. Nigga felt that in his stomach. Do you hear me?
Ooh, that took me out. Okay.
Yes, Bow Wow, like Mike, Roll Bounce.
Oh, he was good in Roll Bounce.
Roll Bounce.
Also in okay, this is a Tyler Perry movie.
I was about to say.
But it is Big Happy Family.
Big Happy Family. I
When
think it's
he
some
found out-
Byron. Yeah, he played Byron.
But when he found out that his mama was not his mama and his sister was his mama,
Yeah.
woo.
Well, I'm talking about Academy Award winning. Did you hear me?
NAACP.
Yes. I think Bow Wow deserves to be on the list for sure because Bow Wow has like accomplished a lot in the acting game. Fast and Furious franchise.
Oh yeah.
All of it.
Why didn't they bring him back?
I think they did for one of the movies, and then like he just his character wouldn't make sense like moving forward.
He better be in this last one. I know that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think all of them are gonna like pop
'Cause
up.
the boy that he was in that one with is in this last one.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He gotta be in it then. That was his right hand man. So
Oh yeah, you're right.
Bow Wow with the franchises, the Fast and Furious and all of that. Bow Wow has to be in that list. Ice Cube, I feel has to be in the list as well. Ice Cube get a lot of flack for playing the same character, I guess, in every role or every movie. But I always throw out there when people say that, are we there yet? He played like a retro version of himself. See what I'm saying? Do you agree?
He tapped into his dad energy. He said, O'Shea, come on, say it with me. O'Shea Jr., come on, say it with me. OJ, come on, say it with me.
Not OJ, it's O'Shea.
O'Shea Jr., come on, say it with me.
Oh, OJ, I get
Get
you.
it? Come on, say it with me.
Yeah.
Keep that dad energy.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts. I think he even taught O'Shea a little bit of like his like acting chops. You know what I'm saying? Cocaine Bear. O'Shea was in that.
Oh, if you haven't seen it, go see it.
Yeah, Dee in the Morning, which is a radio personality in Dallas, Texas, but she's broadcast in like 75 cities. Shout out Dee in the Morning. She calls me frequently and tell me about damn Cocaine Bear. Like she loves that movie. She really loves the movie. Cocaine Bear was good. He was in Straight Outta Compton. Like I feel like Ice Cube probably like was like, son, it's like, let me tell you, you got a certain pedigree you got to live up to if you're gonna be this actor type of dude. Cause I set the bar for us.
There's actually a story behind how he got the role of
On
his
what?
father.
Oh, in Straight Outta Compton?
Yes.
Do
So
tell.
basically, the director was trying to find, or the casting director, whoever, somebody important, was trying to find who was going to play Ice Cube.
Right.
And Ice Cube was like, why don't we just get my son? Ooh. The director was like, is this a fucking joke?
Right.
He was like, let him audition.
That's dope.
So he told him, he said, hey, son, we working on this script for NWA.
Yeah.
I want you to audition for the role of me. And his son was like, okay, I guess. Audition went terribly.
Oh, wow.
But the director saw something in him. And he said, if we work with him, by the time we start filming, he gonna have it.
That's dope.
So he hired our acting coach. And he did a great job.
Man, say, if all I need is a chance was a person. Do you hear me? All I need is a chance. Nah, that's dope. That's a great story. And I think he did a great job in that role. Like, he played his father very well. And who else to play your father but your son?
Just a light-skinned version of him.
Yeah, who
That's
better?
it.
They got the scowl and everything down. So, yeah, Ice Cube. Now, to our last one, and then we'll move on to our next subject.
Yeah.
The one that we both had, which was Ludacris.
Oh, my God.
You can't make a
Give
list like this
this
without Ludacris.
man his flowers.
Absolutely. You cannot make a list like this without involving Ludacris.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Ludacris was in, Crash? That was one of the first movies I remember seeing him in, and I loved him in Crash. Ludacris has been in the Fast and Furious movies as well.
Since the very second one.
Yeah, I think he played Tez in like the second one or whatever. It was Tyrese and all of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't make a list like this and not mention Ludacris.
What else has he been in?
He was in The Wash.
Yeah.
He had like a small role in there. Well, fuck you, then old trout mouth ass nigga. That was my part. I love The Wash. I'm a hood movie connoisseur.
You really are.
Yeah, I'm a hood movie connoisseur. Yeah.
We're gonna have a.
You ain't no cop, Jay Reed.
Oh,
yeah.
that's LL Cool J.
I forgot about
See?
that. Yeah.
See?
Oh yeah, I'm a hood movie connoisseur.
You made me watch that.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
It was good.
Yeah, it was a good movie. And you can't be no movie buff and not have the hood movie category on lock either.
I'm trying to do better.
Yeah, I gotta get your hood movie categories up.
All right.
But yeah, Ludacris was our both, and shout out to Ludacris. He getting the braids back for the next movie. Or is it the fro? Nah, he getting the braids back. He getting the braids for the next
back.
Fast and Furious movie. So yeah, shout out Ludacris.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes. Now transitioning on to our next topic. Now this next topic I feel like is near and dear to my heart because I've gone through a little bit of personal turmoil. So TV shows and movies are something that really kind of like help me therapy. You know what I'm saying? And this next topic is basically what TV show or movie do you watch that helps pull you out of a bad time, bad mind space situation, any of that? You can start it if you want to.
Okay. So I'll give y'all a little insight about me. Obviously y'all don't really know me that well, but you know, I struggle with like mental health. Who doesn't though? But mental health is very big. I go to therapy.
Come on, black woman. She said I
go to therapy.
Yeah, don't skip.
I go to therapy. You know, I'm not against taking medications, but there's more to it. And watching a TV show or a movie is a form of coping with, you know, how you're feeling. So I have 3.
Damn. I literally only have 1. You have 3?
I have 3 things that I watch.
Sheesh.
3. Well, actually 4.
Okay.
So 2 of them are TV shows, 2 of them are movies.
Got you. Okay.
So the 2 TV shows I watch, I watch The Amazing World of Gumball.
It's
a cartoon.
I was about to say, is that a
But
cartoon?
if you've ever seen The Amazing World of Gumball, it's for adults, not in a like a PG-13 kind of way.
Oh, okay.
It's just the humor. Adults are the ones that are able to catch all the jokes and to actually understand the moral of each episode and to understand the tropes and stuff like that.
Okay, so not like a Big Mouth, but
no.
Okay, like more like an Adult Swim type cartoon.
No, because it still came on Cartoon Network before Adult Swim would come on.
For sure.
So and then my other one is an Adult Swim show.
Okay.
It's called Super Jail.
Why have I never heard of these cartoons?
I'm gonna show you Super Jail. It's 15 minutes. The episodes are 15 minutes long.
Okay.
And it is about a jail, a prison.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Oh, super! I'm thinking jail, G-E-L. It's
no,
J-A-I-L.
Super Jail.
What the hell?
You gotta watch it. It's funny.
I'll think about checking it out. I'll give it some serious consideration.
All right, and then my 2 movies are Legally Blonde, and that's because I relate a lot to the character.
What's her name? Elle?
Elle Woods. She's a vegetarian Gemini, and she has a dog named Bruiser.
You ain't no damn vegetarian, nothing.
But I am a Gemini, and I do have a dog named Bo. But
oh god.
Yeah. But I relate a lot to that character. So seeing her overcome her adversities of being people basically saying like you're blonde and you have these big boobs and you're dumb. And she's like, actually, I got into law school.
Okay, Legally Blonde.
And then Scary Movie 2.
That's what you watch for therapy?
When I'm sad and I need something to makes me laugh.
Scary Movie 2. Which one is that? Because you know it's like 18 of them.
Scary Movie 2 is the one where they went to that haunted house and the dude in the wheelchair with the comb over and the little hand man.
Scary Movie. I'm thinking of Scream.
No, Scary Movie 2. Why would I watch Scream for therapy?
I'm thinking the same thing, but I get it now. Scary Movie. It's comedic.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Scary Movie 2. I do remember that one. That's the one with Marlon and Sean. They were in that one, and Marlon, Sean.
Shorty.
No, Marlon. Yeah, Shorty.
Yeah.
He always get high. I like that one too.
Yes,
I like that one too. He said out the window, he like, grab my hand.
Yes! He was like, no, give me the other one.
This is my strong one.
And then when they were eating at the table, he was like, my germs. Oh my God, y'all will never understand how frustrated I got during that part. Because I felt bad for them. They was hungry. They hadn't eaten all day.
Facts. Yeah, facts. I would have been so upset. I would have been too perturbed. Okay,
give me yours.
So I feel like now mine ain't even as like impactful as yours. Mine don't have this grand story or anything behind it. It's just this is what I watch when I'm in my thoughts, when I'm sad, low energy, and just like, you know, kind of want to get away from everybody. I go home, I make the house really, really cold, really dark, and I put on a classic TV show. The TV show is Unsolved Mysteries. I put on Unsolved Mysteries. And not the one that comes on like Netflix now, not the new one. I'm talking the one with the old dude. I'm talking about the original guy that voiced it. Back in the day. Charlene came home to witness her kids slaughtered all over the floor. So she like,
and that's how he talks.
Yeah. The front door was open and she was in a panic. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just, I don't know, something about his voice, something about the whole feel and vibe of the show. Maybe it's because it was like back in the 80s and like early 90s. And it kind of reminds me of this like nostalgic time, even though I was born in like 92, so I wouldn't know the 80s. But it reminds me of this more nostalgic, simpler time. And it takes me back to like a simpler place back in the day. Because I was a really scary kid growing up. Like super scary. I was scared of Jurassic Park. It was that bad. Yeah, like super scary. And I never could watch Unsolved Mysteries because his voice was so creepy. So creepy. But now that I'm older and I have like real things to fear, you know what I'm saying? Like bills. We scared. Yeah, we scared.
No,
we're
not. God is not giving us the spirit of fear. We're not afraid of that. Our Father is rich in this land.
You better say that. Shanda. Anyways, but
all right.
So no, yeah, Unsolved Mysteries. That is my show that I watch when I am low. You know, and I recently had a death in the family, a major death in my family. My mom recently passed. Shout out Gloria Jean Morgan Freeman, what I used to call her too. She recently passed, and Unsolved Mysteries has not helped me as much as I thought it would. Like coping with that, of course, because that's a major person, player, and figure in my life. But it does help in like those situations to where they're kind of like, maybe I had a bad day at work, or maybe I've had a bad day in my personal life. Maybe I had a bad few breaks at K104 at the radio station. Go home, watch some Unsolved Mysteries, and just chill. You know, a friend of mine actually said the reason why it helps me is because he like, you think in your head it could be worse. You could be dead. So, and nobody knows why you died.
It could be an unsolved mystery.
It could be an unsolved mystery. So shout out Derek, man. He actually put that bug in my ear, and I was like, you know what? You're probably right. It could be worse. I could be dead. That's why I like unsolved mysteries, because I could be dead.
That's wild.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, yeah. And you said that yours wasn't as impactful. Yours was way more impactful.
And I think I made it there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I made it there.
No, it was gonna be impactful regardless.
Well, I appreciate you. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you. But that is our subject. We would love to hear from the people listening or the people tuning in watching. What is something that you watch that helps you when you've had a bad day? Also, to go back to the top 5 like rapper actors, if you have some other rapper actors, or if you hate our list, talk about that too. You know what I'm saying?
I really could care less, or couldn't care less if they hated our list.
I care, guys.
I don't. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding.
Give a damn, she said. But no, okay. So transitioning on to our third and final topic.
Here's the one. Mm-hmm. I've actually been dreading you asking me this.
Why?
Because you are about to argue me down.
We definitely, I think, will stand on opposite sides of the spectrum on this one. So I go out on dates. You say I go out on a lot of dates, but I go out on dates. Not a lot, but I go out on dates. And I am a gentleman. I like to consider myself a gentleman. I open doors. I pay the bill. Mm-hmm. I plan the dates. Mm-hmm. I put forth effort. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure if I'm going on a date with somebody that I put forth the maximum amount of effort so that they know that I'm interested and they know that they are in good hands when they're with me. Mm. I take pride in it. Mm. I don't like how you sitting here looking like Michelle Obama with this damn look on your face. You looking statuesque over there. But I like that. You know what I'm saying? So I had a situation arise where I was taking a girl out on a date, and I asked her, you know, I'll come pick you up. We'll go out, get something to eat, have some conversation, talk, and enjoy the night. She wasn't really feeling one part of it, me coming to pick her up. So I ask you, do you have an issue, and this is our first date, do you have an issue with a guy coming to pick you up on the first date because you don't feel comfortable with him knowing where you stay just yet. Do you have an issue with it? I don't like this look. I feel like the answer finna be crazy.
Absolutely. Let me tell you something.
Tell it to me.
As a woman in this world nowadays, as a 5'2", 160-pound woman, I weighed myself yesterday. And I'm not ashamed. I'm proud of all 160 pounds.
You better lean into that. Man.
No, I don't want him to know where I stay because at the beginning, I have been on plenty of horrible first dates.
Okay.
And I have dealt with crazy men who bugaboos.
Okay.
Like, you don't need to know where I stay because you probably would pop up on me. You probably would drive past and see if it's my, and I have my car.
Okay.
You gonna know if I'm home.
Shout out Cal.
Yes, that's my car name.
Shout out Cal.
Yeah, no, I don't feel comfortable. And then also, some guys are really crazy, and some guys put off that gentleman persona. Not saying you do that.
I'm about to say me. I'm some guys.
No, you're not that guy. I mean, as far as I know.
Sure, I get
but
you.
Some guys put out that gentleman persona, and then 3 dates in, I'm over here getting hard. And I don't want to say the word sexually assaulted. You know the word. We're not going to say that hard R.
I got you.
That's a trigger warning. But like, it's not funny.
I got you. No,
but like, no, it's a real thing.
Absolutely.
And we have to, like, as a woman, I have to protect myself and I have to think smart. Just like, okay, let's say there is a guy that I'm really feeling on that first date and I would love to go home with him. That man could have whips and chains ready for me at the house. I have to really think. I have to be smart. It's not being, there is absolutely nothing wrong with going home with a man on the first date. If that's your prerogative, do it. Girl, let your freak flag fly.
Sure.
Bust it open.
Oh, gosh.
But
Bust it open.
Bust it open. But as for me and mines,
yeah. You gonna bust it closed.
I'm finna clink.
You gonna bust it home.
Bust it home, that part. Because as much as I want to, I have to be like, no. Because I don't know what this man is capable of. And somebody could be in the comments and they could say, okay, what if you've been with a man for 6 months and then he turned into...
Sure.
And I've seen that happen. I've seen somebody get married to someone and they turn into a different person.
Absolutely.
But as for me, you not finna know where I
She said, as for me and mine in this house, we will praise the Lord.
All right.
So let me say this. I will say, I feel like this. Before you actually agree to a first date with a man, you are going to get to know that man, right? Y'all gonna have conversations. Y'all are going to talk to each other. Y'all might even meet up places, like just on the off chance, whatever. So I feel like you should be able to use your discernment at the big age that you are, not you personally, but I'm saying at the big age that women in this new modern 2023 dating era, we 30, I'm 30. You are, if you want to tell your age, you can. If not, then that's fine.
I'm 30.
But I am 30, so I like women that are around my age group. At the big age that we are, you should be able to use your discernment and be like, hey, look, I think this guy is being genuine in what he's doing and saying and showing, right? So I feel as though if a guy is being a gentleman to you and y'all have had conversation, y'all have conversed or conversated, whichever one you want to use, you should be able to let a guy pick you up on that first date. Like, we're going to talk for at least maybe like a week or so. That should be more than enough time to be like, you know what? I think J-Tron is a good...
J-Tron? That sounds like a damn robot. J-Fine! J-Fine!
I think J-Tron is actually a good guy, and I wouldn't mind him knowing where I stay at so he can come pick me up. I feel like this, if you do not allow me to come pick you up, that is a little bit of a strike against you. I may not want to offer the next time or feel comfortable doing certain things with you because you are being so reserved and held back. So I think that you should just let that man come pick you up, but use your discernment.
And I'm going to be on Unsolved Mysteries.
What you say? I'm going to be watching your shit on
right. You talking about the new one on Netflix.
Yeah.
In today's story, 30-year-old Dallas native,
Bayla Brinkley.
Right. Was scraped off the sidewalk at midnight. What? That scared me.
That's a speaker.
That scared me.
I didn't know what that was.
Okay.
It was a speaker. But no, yeah, that's facts. That's facts. And I get that. You don't want anything like that to ever happen. So you got to be mindful and be careful. And like I said, use your discernment. Ladies, if you out there and you hear my voice, you see my face, use your discernment. You know what I'm saying? If there's a young man that wants your attention, make sure you vet him out before you be like, yeah, come over. Because like you said, you do have a very loud car. So if you tell me you're not at home and I come through, I'm like, well, why Cal sitting out here?
I'm like, it's a common color. That's not mountain. You gonna be done memorize my license plate. No, but ladies, just like you said, use your discernment. But at the same time, I'll tell you this. If he really likes you and you really are her, then he'll ask you on another date. Okay, trust me. Okay, it's happened plenty of times with me.
That's facts.
Okay.
That's facts. Well, I think that was a good, healthy conversation. Mm-hmm. Good, healthy conversation.
Absolutely.
We still on separate ends of the argument, but I see your point, you see mine. So I think this was a good first show. You think so?
I think it was great.
I think so too. If the people agree, then maybe we'll continue to do them, and we'll have another one on the way, by the way.
Maybe so.
Yeah, for sure. Until the next show, whenever that'll be, I am Tre G.
And I'm Bayla.
Bayla and Tre G. Bay and Trey. I kind of liked it. That might go well together.
All right. Okay.
We shall see. See. Until the next time, though, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you have any thing to say, you want to voice your opinion on any of the subjects that we touched and mentioned, feel free.
Talk to us. We talk back.
Yes, Lord. For shit show. Yeah, Triple D did.
All right.
Let's go. Big Dallas energy.
All right.